I'm gonna jump in head first, but I'm just talking about studio recorded albums for the game. Might not be in the works for a while.
How about the movies? I remember I saw you in that movie with Forrest Whitaker and Keanu Reeves. That was a good movie, man.
When the movies, man, I take it in when I can get them. I'll be reading scripts left and right. I'm kind of tired of playing the gangster role or Hollywood trying to really delegate me as the nigga that gotta be the boss of some gangster shit. Or I did that in Waist Deep. I did that in Street Kings. And if I get a script and it's and I can evolve as an actor, then I'll try to do something like that. But music is my passion. That's what I want to do. It's what comes natural. And so this is why I want to exist. But I'm reading some scripts and I went in for some reads. Some of them I get, some of them I don't. And maybe see me on the silver screen again. If not, I got hip hop to hold on to.
All right, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Right up.
I don't want to ask a question. I would like to say something. I really feel everything that you went through, and I thank God for your music because it's very intelligent, things that you say in your music. And I would like to thank God for you and thank God for your intelligence to do these things, and that God keep blessing you and your family and your kids. And I wish you the best in all your music, in all your life, and with your family. That's what I wish for you.
I appreciate that.
Okay.
You sound like a Jamaican queen.
Panamanian.
Panamanian queen addressing the
And I always look at
country.
your videos, and I love your music.
Your voice is ruthless.
And I love you.
I need you to call a couple folks and just ask for my money. Tell you once, I'm not gonna tell you again. We need this money. We wish for you to have a great life, but tonight is gonna be horror. Somebody get your number and use you.
At least you smile.
Yeah, I smile for stuff like that.
Okay.
Now, I guess you was talking about the movie thing. I'm an actor from The Wire. I just did the 4th season.
Yeah, I was looking at you, man, like, I know.
I was a crackhead that was beating up bubbles.
Straight up.
Now I'm moving into the music side of things, and everything's like people are like kind of showing me love, encouraging me to do that. And you have a song called Spanglish, and soy panameño también.
Oh, sí.
La bandera.
Arriba.
And I'm Panameño too. So, but I want to know like the story behind the Spanglish, because I like how you touched on that. That was kind of dope.
Yeah.
Like a lot of dudes, they just say a couple words, but you actually took time and added more Spanish in terms and the hook and everything like that. So I want to like the story.
Yeah, the whole hook to that joint is in Spanish.
Right.
And I'm gonna check it out. Remember, I told you earlier about I grew up in a foster home, right? So
Right.
my number one, the foster brother I had that was in there as long as I was and longer. His name is Calvin, and he a Mexican. And I got out the foster home when I was 14. He got out when he was 16. He went to jail. So he went to jail at 16, just got out with 28. So he spent the last 12 years of his life in jail. So when I recording, when I was going to the studio to finish House of Pain, and he came through, and he looked different. This nigga had like 40 tattoos on his face, 70 on his head, inside his ears, under his lip, and I'm like, damn, this is my brother, and a brother is like, could be your brother that you grow up with, or it could be your homie that's your brother that been there. Like, this was my homie that we went through some shit in the foster home, like, together. Like, me and him was there the whole time. We seen 100 of kids come and go, but we was there. So it's like really my brother. So he come through, and he institutionalized like a motherfucker. He don't understand really nothing that's going on outside, and he's still fucked up, you know what I'm saying, in the head, and just, so I'm like, yo, I tell Trey Beats, where you at? You there? Alright, anyway, Trey Beats, one of my young producers, man, up and coming, dope. I tell him to make a beat, because we about to do some Spanish shit. Kev knew some Spanish chicks, that's Big Kev right there. So all the Spanish chicks you hear talking in the background and all that, he just brought some Spanish chicks through, and it was like 20 of them. I don't know if we needed that many, but and so I was like, yo, I want to do a joint in Spanish, man. And so they was translating. Chicks is in the background laughing with little ass skirts on, like, you know. And I just was writing, and when I needed to, I was writing in the English in my mind, but whenever I got to something, you know, that I needed to say, I asked them to translate it for me, and they would tell me how to say it in Spanish. So after I get that down and it's in Spanish, whatever, if I could match it in Spanish to make it rhyme, I would do that. But if I couldn't, then I hit them with English. So that's why I'm jumping in and out. And then the hook, you know, I just asked them how to say what I wanted to say, and then Chick went in there and sung it, and there you had it, man. But I a lot of cats want me to leave that off the album, but I had to put it on, man, because, you know, in LA, man, it's like black and it's like Mexicans, you know what I'm saying? Real heavy. Spanish is heavy in LA. And they damn near taking over, and that's like the core of my fan base in Los Angeles is Spanish, Latino. So I did that for them, and I put it on. So it's crazy that you picked that one out and called that. But I had some help, you know what I'm saying? Cause
it was dope. It was a dope record. When I heard it, I was actually searching for my music. I'm like, yo, say someone that I see your joint. I'm like, Spanglish. Let me see how you go in on this.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's what I appreciate.
Dope, so.
Anybody else? Hate to walk out of here, nobody, somebody, I'm like, damn, I should have asked.
When it's all said and done, what you want to be, like, identified with or remember that? Because I noticed, I mean, you know your hip-hop homework as far as Rakims, the KRS Ones, the Kings, and, you know, they all got, like, a legacy. Like, nowadays, you got a lot of cats that they just head for the in-and-out thing. Niggas don't care if 20 years from now somebody recite their rhymes or they being mentioned in someone else's rhymes. So like when it's all said and done, being that you come from that bloodline or whatever, what do you want to be remembered as?
I'm gonna tell you easy. This might be minimal to some people, but it's really big to me. I'm tired of walking in people's offices, houses, fucking studios, and seeing that one motherfucking picture with everybody's face on that motherfucker except mine. And they don't really add new school niggas to that picture. You know what I'm talking about? It's like a bunch of faces. You see every
cut you off at a certain point in time.
No, I seen one with 50 one time. Like he was the only new school nigga, and I was like, damn. So they got 50 on them, so they still adding niggas. I'm gonna make it. I don't know where they gonna squeeze me in, but that's it. I just want to make one of them fucking posters, and then I'll be good, man. Like, that's it. I had one, you know what I'm saying, and I had the one with LL and Pac, you know, all Rakim, and you know when you look, and you be like, nigga, is that Q-Tip? Nah, nigga, that ain't Q-Tip, nigga. That's, you know, some niggas you can tell it's them, and all the niggas you look at it be like, nah, that nigga, that's Snoop. Nah, that ain't Snoop, nigga, that's but yeah, I just want to be on one of them posters, man. Everything else, man, was shit that I just did while I was enjoying the ride, man. Like, I just enjoyed the ride. I never, ever thought that I would even be in existence with potent hip-hop MCs. And if you came to the show last night, like, having Ghostface and Raekwon come through and seeing Dana Dane, like, my pops was rocking that Dana Dane shit he was spitting back then in the boombox, like, while watching the LA Dream Team on the grass by the convention center. I remember being on my pop's shoulders and seeing Curtis Blow really perform basketball with a Jerry curl. Like, I was there. Like, his shit was dripping. Like, that was Curtis Blow came out with the Harlem Globetrotter shit on. I was like 6, man. And I just remember, man, like, the LA Dream Team was there, man. It was Curtis Blow and who else I want to say was there? Gil Scott Heron was there. He was doing like some poetry shit. Like, I remember being there, man, and like, so that's why I'm so influenced by hip hop, man. And people say, you know, you always paying homage, you always name dropping, but I wish motherfuckers would just understand that that's my style. You know, I bust around, spit, he energetic, and he and niggas, you know, niggas don't say, damn, Busta still in this hood shit. No, niggas be like, that's Busta. Like, I'm just me. How Hov rhyme when he, you know, he got his swag and, you know, he spit his shit, that's how he rhyme. How Nas is always intellectual, how Common don't change. Like, I'm not gonna change. That's me. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I do. I felt like I was always a hip hop analyst, and if something was going on, then I was gonna tell you about it. And not only was I gonna tell you about it, I was gonna give you my opinion. So that's all my music is, man. It's just what's going on in my life and what's going on in hip hop over fucking Just Blaze or Scott Storch or Cool and Dre B.